Hey, what's up, you guys? Time is back with another LinScents video. Today, I have 5 fragrances for you today that I would recommend you try if you go to church. Now, before we get into that, I just want to say thank you guys a lot. It means the world to me that you guys are watching me on one of those electronic devices, whether it is that cell phone, that tablet, that Macintosh. Hopefully, you're not watching one of those while you're in church right now. But regardless, however you're watching me, wherever you're watching me, it is an honor. And if you guys are new to this channel, you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, comment, hit the likes, and we will definitely shout you guys out pretty much each and every one of these videos. So with that being said, let's finally get into this video. Now, church. If you go into church, obviously church is probably one of the places, especially indoors, maybe a concert, but where you are going to be surrounded by a lot of people, okay? And the diversity of the church is probably going to be significant, okay? You're going to have old people, you're going to have young people, you're going to have white, you're going to have black, you're going to have all races, all creeds, all religions, all sexualities, okay? And the thing about that is that you do not want to be too offensive while you are at church. You want to be nice and pleasing to the nose, okay? You don't want to overdo it. You don't want to smell too dark. You don't want to smell too smoky. You don't want to smell like that. You just want to kind of smell fresh. You want to kind of smell clean. You just want to smell great. You want to uplift everyone's spirits around you. And I got 5 of those fragrances for you right here. So with that being said, let's finally get into this now. Depending on what kind of church you go to, this could kind of be a great for the gym as well, because if you go to one of those churches that has you standing up, sitting down, standing up, sitting down, standing up, sitting down, you can kind of get a nice little sweat going, and then it almost turns into a gym class. But enough with the jokes, let's get into these fragrances. Now, the cheapest one is the one that could easily be found at pretty much any rack store. Most of the time, okay? About 90% of the time, you can find this one at the rack stores. It's usually about $19. Sean John. I wasn't going to say unforgivable, but that one smells a little bit more classier than this one that I got in front of you. Smells more of a date night fragrance, if you will. This one is 3 a.m. You guys already know how great this fragrance is. This one is like soapy. It's earthy. And you guys already know the atomizer is pretty much the king. Even better, to me, honest, this is better than Dior's sprayer. Sean John 3 a.m. Again, nice, fresh, clean, kind of woody, kind of green, kind of earthy. You're going to smell great. You're not going to offend anybody in church. Again, if you're in one of those churches with a big crowd, you do not want to be offensive. So definitely go check this one out. Sean John 3 a.m. Great atomizer as well. Next up is one that also can pretty much be found at most rack stores. Now, depending on which one you go to, and hopefully if they got it, this one's probably about maybe 50% of the time you might be able to find this one. This one is Salvatore Ferragamo. This is Acqua Essenziale Colonia. Now, this one doesn't have those aquatics, that blue soapy smell. This one is more, this has more of that sharp, bright opening. And then it kind of mellows out to this kind of nice aromatic. Oh, man. This one smells great, you guys. Kind of nice, clean, almost shower vibey like. This one, again, Colonia. That is that Acqua Essenziale. That is Salvatore Ferragamo. And again, this one maybe about 25, 30 bucks, depending on where you get it. But again, a nice, clean fragrance. Not offensive. People are going to enjoy that one. Next up is something, if you want to smell kind of a little bit different, okay? Now you're saying, okay, I've got a lot of the clean, just fresh fragrance, nice and citrusy. I got one for you. This one has a little bit of ginger in it. No, this is not Azzaro ginger lover, but this has ginger in it. This is Azzaro solarissimo favignana. Man, I don't know how the hell to pronounce this, but this one definitely smells great. Got some on my hand right here, actually, right now. It's almost like a gingery lemon head. If you took a ginger lemon head or just a lemon drop candy and took some ginger and you put that into it, that's what you're gonna smell like. Okay, you want to smell a little bit different. You just don't want to smell clean and fresh. you want to smell just somewhat a little bit different but not offensive, man, go check this one out. This one is less than 30 bucks on fragrancenet.com, Fragrance X, either one of those. 2.5 ounce bottle, nice, fits in the hand just well. Look at that bottle, look at that color too. It's got that nice orangey, yellowish, clear look with that nice wooden cap. It's not really wooden, but nice cap overall. Again, that is that Azzaro solarissimo favignana. Sometimes I wish they just call this stuff like ginger candy. Just call it that, man. That's too hard to just keep pronouncing on these dang videos. Next up, maybe you want to smell a little bit more higher class. Maybe you want to smell like a king. Well, that's where this one comes into play. Dolce & Gabbana K for king. This is the EDP. Honestly, I had the EDT. I would say the EDT more preferably because it has that fresh kind of shower vibe, almost fabric softener vibe as well. This one has that as well, but it has like a little bit of herbiness in it that just changes it just a little bit. If you have the EDT, go with that one as well, but you've got the EDP. Again, this has just a little bit of earthiness to it, which kind of differentiates itself from the EDT. But again, if you have the EDT and you like the way that smells, honestly, I wouldn't recommend just grabbing this one. If you got this one, I don't recommend getting the other one. They just both have just that one little bit of differential that makes it different. But other than that, they both pretty much smell pretty much similar. But this one is the EDP because that's the one that I have. This is the K. This is the king. If you want to smell like that king, you want to smell like that royalty while you're at church, go on and grab this one. EDP K. Okay. Last but not least is pretty much a no-brainer. This fragrance pretty much could be worn anywhere. Daytime, nighttime, date, going to school, going to work. This is pretty much your all-around beautiful fragrance. And that is from that Acqua di Gio lineup. That is Profumo. Man, this is the one that smells closest to the original. That adds just a little bit of a twist, a little bit of a herby, green, earthy twist to it. Does it nice. This fragrance is just so beautiful, so classy. Again, this is the most expensive of all five, but man, I remember when Acqua di Gio first came out and everyone smelled like it. It was one of those fragrances everyone had, and it just smelled so good. Every time you smelled it, it just made you turn your head. It's kind of watery, it's kind of earthy, it's kind of just bright, it's crisp, it's refreshing. It is a beautiful fragrance, Acqua di Gio Profumo, and this is obviously one that will never leave the lineup. Smells so damn good. This one right here would definitely lift up some spirits, okay? Obviously, other people might start smelling like Acqua di Gio. That's the thing too, though. A lot of times with non-frag head people, as soon as you just say Acqua di Gio, they probably just assume, oh yes, it's that clear bottle, it's that nice frosted white bottle. And then when you say, no, have you smelled Profumo yet? And some of them be like, man, what's that? You bring them this one, you let them smell this one, they fall in love. Okay, this is my favorite in the lineup. I do have some others. I'll be doing a video on that as well down the line. Some Acqua di Gio fragrances down the line. But Acqua di Gio Profumo, again, this for church. You're not going to offend anybody. And actually, you're probably going to get some kind of compliments too, if you like those type of things, which I do. So with that being said, Acqua di Gio Profumo is the last in this lineup. So there you guys go. 5 fragrances that you can wear to church. Again, when you're at church, you're around a lot of people, diverse, big, huge church, a lot of people. You don't want to be too offensive. You want to make sure everyone enjoys the way you smell. Those are 5 great ones for you to pick up. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys did, hit the likes, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Peace. Yeah.